Yeah, so I don't know. I got bumped from a couple of things. Can't do it now. Okay, there. Yeah. YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. Gail, I mean, we can go that way, but I would just say mineral-based salt to me is much better. Celtic, sea salt, hi Joanna, are all good. My salt of choice is real salt, made in mined in America. It's out of Utah. It's from a salt mine there. They do nothing to it. It's a single source. It's it's got all your minerals in it. If you're part of our Book of Face, hold on, my friends. If you are part of the Book of Face, hey Tyler, if you're here and you can fix my screen on Restream, that would be awesome. Okay, this is my salt of choice. I love it. I cried when I dropped my salt bowl and it went all over the floor. That's good luck. Don't worry. Oh, I got a mirror. Okay, hold on. So I believe that. Now, if you listen to only conventional information, they tell you you have to live a salt-free diet. If you listen to naturopaths, the medical medium, if you read anything from Green Med Info, which is a database of peer-reviewed information based on clinical trials and science, it's all science-based information, you are going to see that they say the quality of salt, low salt intake is better than zero salt. So you have to make your own decision with your own doctor. I am just simply passing information along from my experience, just so you know. So please, whatever you're doing, if it's working, do it. If it's not, reach out to your own doctor. You're going to be able to download this information and take it to your space that you deal with. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Why? Hold on, friends. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I do too. I'm a salt girl, but I don't have high blood pressure. I'm 61 years old. I have no high blood pressure. I think I'm pretty healthy. I don't know if I have any heart issues at all, but key risk factors for heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, high blood sugar, tobacco use, obesity, overweight, physical inactivity, family history, and unhealthy diet. To me, an unhealthy diet is not real food, right? Fast food, processed food, packaged food. Read your labels, read your labels, read your labels. That's what I would say all the time. Read your labels, right? I do not know what's going on. Let's see. I don't know what happened to my feed, but if it's working, it's working. All right. I love salt too. If you keep the chat rolling, we do the best and we get out there and we get our message out. We have a lot of goals and a lot of work today. So if you're available to help, help. So in here, I put a little quiz. Yes, staying hydrated, but we're going to get there. I want to do one other thing I want to talk about. One thing in my research and really talking about heart health is I always bring up the medical medium because I think he has a lot of good information on that comes from a different place. I mean, he believes that all of our health stems from like an overload of toxin and viruses. And he believes so many people, I think he says like 70% or 80% of people have the Epstein-Barr virus. Okay, that's all right. No video. Yeah, I can't figure it out why it doesn't. Somehow it knocked it out, but So you'll just hear it. It's like a podcast today. Marie, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but yes, when you're diabetic, you got to be careful. So one of the things that the medical medium has actually shared about heart health, and I found this very interesting and didn't know it, and I want to dive a little deeper in this, is that heart symptoms such as palpitations or valve issues are traced to a buildup of a jelly-like substance that's produced by the liver, particularly when it's stressed by toxins, certain viruses like the Epstein-Barr virus, and a high-fat diet. I found that very interesting. And immediately I thought of, fatty liver disease or something like that. That is a test your doctor can do. It's very simple. It can be part of a regular panel. In TikTok, I'm just drinking coffee. It's mushroom coffee. And it has collagen in it and some coconut creamer, but I do the powdered form. So he believes that a liver cleansing protocol, which you can find in our cleanse book, you can download that book in my link in my bio. It's 240 pages of all different cleanses. If you're into cleanses, if you've never learned about cleanses, if you're new to it, you can check that out. And it's amazing. And will be very, very helpful. Also, focus on fresh fruits, vegetables, avoid processed foods and environmental toxins, and then stress and adrenal management. That is also, thank you, Tyler. That is also, I mean, he's like an angel that just floats through my life, Mr. Tyler. We just get along so well. He's so awesome. So keep those things in mind. And I know a lot of people, like when people come into my shop, where I work at Nature's Temptations, what I've noticed is a lot of people who are following naturopaths or holistic nutritionists and things like that, they talk about got to do plant-based, 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 and they won't do any oils. Now, I don't necessarily believe no oils. I think the right oils play a good role, like extra virgin, cold pressed, single sourced, organic olive oil. It's very good for your heart. It's heart healthy. I think that's fine if you're doing a low-fat diet. Again, you have to talk to your own doctors and really, your cup makes me happy. Renee, this cup makes me so happy. I just want to go back to Ireland and buy more pieces to my set. It's Nicholas Moss pottery. I freaking love it. Thank you, Kimberly, for my Go Popular. Okay, so those were the three things that I wanted to mention. Carolyn Meese, the salt issue, and the other issue is there is a role. Nobody else is talking about that. Hit the video at the bottom. All right, sir, I don't even know, but it's working, so I'm not touching it. And right now we're live on Rumble, Facebook, and YouTube. That's all I can do with that. And we'll see how it works. Ordering one online, it's so cute. Oh, really? You can order online. Okay, now, so those are some of the things I wanted to touch base. Now let's go back and we're going to go over the food, and then we're just going to go right to cooking. I made this little quiz for you guys if you want to know if you have a risk of heart disease in any way. That's okay. So, the Triple Crown. What do you mean, Robin? I don't even know what that means, but did somebody put something on? I have no idea. Okay, quick. Okay, here you go. Ready? So now you're going to say yes or no to yourself. Keep how many times you say yes. Are you a man over 45 or a woman over 55 or postmenopausal? Do you have a parent or sibling with a history of heart disease or diabetes? Do you have diabetes, or are you taking medicine for high blood pressure? Do you smoke, or are you regularly exposed to secondhand smoke? Now, is your blood pressure 140/90 or higher? So normal, normal is 120 over 80? Or are you on blood pressure medication? Is your total cholesterol over 200? Now, very interestingly, and I want to find this out, and maybe we should do something, a secondary kitchen pharmacy on cholesterol, because there is a whole sect of doctors and holistic practitioners or naturopathics that say, wait a minute, you need cholesterol in your body to do blah, 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 blah. Not a doctor, don't know the answer to that. I'm simply handing you different views, and then you have to make your own decisions on what to do. But I found that very interesting, and where are you getting your cholesterol from? If you remember me talking about food combining, when you eat foods that don't digest at the same time, that cannot digest together, meaning meats and carbohydrates. So if you're eating a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich in the morning, I'll do that because that's like standard American food. Your body can't digest that food at the same time. It takes different digestive enzymes to break that food down. So it sits in your stomach and gets what we call putrefied. That creates free radicals in your body, which are like little tiny razor blades that cut up your arterial walls, and your body produces cholesterol to protect it. So where are you getting your cholesterol from? That's important. Or are you getting it from, processed cheese food or any of that crappy crap, bad fried food, all of that? What? That's crazy. Ridge, if you, LDL, yes, exactly, Lauren. You're looking at correct ratios. So if you're working out and you're building up your good cholesterol and you eat, cheese with fruit or something like that, or you just eat cheese by itself, that's fine. We level up for me. You leveled up, Sassy? So, those are things you want to think about, right? Okay, hold on. Are you 30 pounds or more over your recommended weight and BMI? Do you exercise less than 3 times per week? And do you mostly eat processed foods high in salt and sugar and fewer fruits and vegetables? You just hit 21, Sassy? Level 21? Woo, woo. Don't forget to claim all those beautiful points you're getting. So, if you answer, are you ready? I don't want to scare everybody. If you score more than 2 yeses, it means you could benefit from a conversation with a healthcare provider about, making sure your heart is good. All it takes is a good walk around the block. You don't have to I'm sorry, but if you're over 45, 50, you don't have to be doing heavy I answered 4. All right. So Cass, what you want to look at is, what can you change? What 1 or 2 things can you shift? You spend a lot of time here with me, pick up more recipes, start cleaning up your diet, 1 ingredient at a time, read your labels, get rid of your packaged food, take a walk around the block. If you have dogs want to walk. Go for a walk with the dogs for half an hour. And now you have all those uploads on YouTube. You can listen to all of our stuff and make it like a podcast. See, that's awesome, Cass. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm just doing little wake up calls for people that haven't really thought about it too much. Like, how can you just take care of your being? Now, I just want to share a quick story with you. My uncle was 92 years old when he passed. I think he was about to turn 93. Never took blood pressure medication, never took statins, nothing like that. And what are the questions? I'll do them again 1 second, June. And, he had high blood pressure and he had high cholesterol. But remember, that's him. And he was 92, so he grew up with whole foods. Oh, yeah, Robin, for sure. Anytime you can walk, it is really helpful. I remember when we would go see him in Brooklyn after we do a big meal, he would be like, come on, let's go for a walk. And we'd walk around the block in Brooklyn, a nice slow walk. That's what he did every day, you know? Now, that's him. You know, people that are born, now he was born in, what is that, 1930 or 1920? I don't know how long, 100 years ago. What is that, 1920 something? 1925, right? Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, so what I'm saying to you simply is do your own research, do what feels right for you, and make the decisions with your practitioner. I'm just simply feeding information to you from different points of view, right? So that you can make, I believe we shouldn't be just getting our information from one place. And for me, I don't want to just hear from, you know, the powers that be. I really want to hear from a group of people. I want to hear the collective thought and then make a decision what's right for me. Does that, I know that makes sense to you guys. Okay, 10 best heart healthy foods. Leafy green vegetables, spinach, kale, collards, escarole, dandelion, all those wonderful things. Fatty fish, salmon, tuna, sardines, mackerel, berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, walnuts, almonds for nuts, pistachio nuts, avocados, high in potassium, right? Whole grains, oats, brown rice, quinoa, things like that. Millet. Right, Brenda? I mean, I really believe that. I actually wore a glucose monitor to prove it. Sugar didn't spike as high. Thank you for my number 2 gifter, Kimberly. You guys are cranking it. We got to reach 100 little brand new fans. So if you're out there and you are one of those people that likes to send love, feel free to click that. All right. So beans and legumes, black beans, lentils, chickpeas. We're going to work with a couple of those today. Tomatoes, rich in lycopene, right? An antioxidant that's linked to reducing heart disease and improved cholesterol. Keep in mind, tomatoes is one of the first vegetable that that actually was what do you call it? What did they do to that? Make it a genetically modified food, right? So, you know, if you can go to beautiful tomatoes that are, you know, if you're not growing them in your garden, but you have heirloom or certified organic, much better than a store-bought, conventional, most likely, my little tomatoes got, they're a little, they're getting a little tired, if you can see that, but they're, I'm going to cook these today, but these are, if they start with a 9, that means they're certified organic, and you always want to look for that number on your produce. Okay, try not to get a store-bought tomato because most likely at this point they have been genetically modified. Same with beets, same with potatoes. So I'm sorry, I don't know the answer, but I'm going to assume for myself, I am not putting it out there as the, you know, end all be all comment. But for me, I think of that and say, uh-oh, I don't know if I'm going to get the same nutrients than I would if I was buying organic. That's where I go. Okay, tomatoes, olive oil. Again, I use a single source. Single source, certified organic, extra virgin, 100% organic olive oil. This one I believe is from Chile. La, 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 la. Yeah, product of Chile, single source. I love that. So that's what you want to find, single source olive oil. I think my daughter, let me see, she also gets this green bottle she loves. I've never actually looked at it. I think she took it to school with her. All right. No, I don't have it. She took it with her. Okay. And then here's a fancy one that you guys will love me telling you, dark chocolate. A good, clean, 70% or higher dark chocolate. Fabulous for, you know, if you want to have a little sweet treat. unsweetened yogurt. I found, I don't know if you're going to get this anywhere, but this is from the Hudson Valley. This is my yogurt of choice. It's a Greek yogurt. It's from a farm called Argyle Cheese Farm. It's plain yogurt. It's from the Hudson Valley. It is not certified organic, but I do really like it. I do like it. But we also have a farm that I like their Greek yogurt too, Hawthorne Valley, which I know they distribute quite a lot. You might be able to get it up and down the East Coast, perhaps. All right, beets, rich in nitrates, which become nitric oxide in your body, and that relaxes blood vessels. So if you like beets, again, you want to do certified organic beets because most beets are genetically modified now. Now, I love, if you're not in the mood to cook beets, this product called Love Beets. I don't know if you guys have seen this. They have them in like a vinegar also. This is a really good, convenient product. Can you show the yogurt close up, please, Shorebridge? You can take a screenshot if you like. Now, I don't make money on any of these products. I'm just sharing with you what I love. Can you see that now? Yes, I love pickled beets too, and I make them in my shop often. We probably sell 40 to 50 pounds, maybe 60 pounds of beet salad all the time in our deli. Donna, are you talking about these cooked beets? Are you talking about that? What I will tell you, especially living in the Northeast, sort of around this time, or maybe like February to March or April, this brand, okay, good to know. Think about this for 1 minute, though. I want to tell you. Sometimes, and I don't know, I have not experienced that. And I'm only showing you these out of convenience if you're not in the mood to cook a beet. Most of the time I cook beets, but I've been pretty busy and I just wanted to show this as a convenient product. Because I think I have regular beets in here as well that I cook myself. Do I have any? Oh no, I finished cooking them. I pretty much eat beet salad every day because I have them in my kitchen at work. We make fresh beet salad. But what I was going to say to you is around the end of January, February, me too, Donna. I love beets. And okay, do you live in the Northeast? Where do you live, Donna? I'm just curious because in the Northeast, I have found, and I don't know if people get beets from the Northeast. They are Long Island. Okay, so I grew up in Long Island, Donna, in Suffolk County. Ouch! I just got a pain in my back. Oof. What I notice is sometime around the end of January to like February, March, April, beets. Good morning, Harrison. Beets taste like dirt. Now, what I tell you, what I noticed is, and I noticed it's from particular farms. Another New Yorker. It's a particular farm issue. I haven't put my finger on it in all the years that I've been cooking. But there is a moment in time where wherever you're getting beets, and I notice they come from, when it happens, the beets that we're getting in our shop come from the Vermont area sometimes. And I don't know if it's how long they're being held, if it's a particular farm. I have not been able to put my finger on it, but there is a moment where our beet salad tastes like caca. It could be the season thing, and that's what I'm getting to. You know, beets right now, I think you can start harvesting beets like sometime late September, maybe. And then September, October, November in the Northeast, if I'm not mistaken. And then they're held and distributed, I don't know if that's what makes the difference. You love when they taste like dirt? Come on, Donna. Really? That's awesome. All right. Well, I don't. I like when they're sweet, but I do notice that. So, where are beets originating from? What do you mean? Like what state, what country? I mean, they're a root vegetable, so they're going to grow more in the northern hemisphere, correct? I think. I'm not good with that as much as I know about how to cook the food. So, let's see, where are these coming from? These are coming from Rochester, New York. So there you go. Now, I don't know if that means the beets are coming from there. They are USA, so they're not imported. Oh, okay. So look at this. This is interesting. So Catherine at Love Beets has a little thing about it. There's definitely, Lauren, it's something about climate and all of that, for sure. No question. All right. So that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, beets. So what I noticed and what I've read is that when you eat beets, it helps relax the blood vessels. So that is really good. I mean, beets, if you can get them down and you love them in the West Coast, cold climate. Yep, for sure, Renee. Yeah. I mean, I think the North Pacific, because your apples are in season now, right? Washington apples are starting to come to us. And then New York apples and like Finger Lake apples are going to start soon. And then the organic New York, Finger Lake, Hudson Valley apples are going to start like mid to late September. Yeah, possibly. I'll eat a beet any way I can get. I'm excited, Bridge. You're so cute. Joanna, I'm with you. I love beets anyway, and I pretty much eat them every single day. I always have a little beets with my meal. I have to tell you, Lauren, since I do notice, I'm going to say I have had, since the pandemic, there's been an issue with Yukon Gold potatoes. And I just noticed over the last couple of months, we are getting back pre-pandemic quality Yukon Gold potatoes, which is making my heart sing. I'm so happy about that because for a while it's been not great. Okay, kiwi, potatoes. Potatoes, even though they're a nightshade, surprisingly are a top source of potassium, more than bananas. Again, I'm not gonna promote genetically modified. Sorry, I'm not doing it. So I really am focusing on organic produce. Yep, that sounds good. All sweet. Pumpkin seeds, small but mighty, contain magnesium, potassium, very regular snacking. That might help with blood pressure reduction. Could. Pistachios, same thing. They've been shown to lower blood vessel tightening and heart rate. So look for the unsalted, obviously, variety, okay? Are sweet potatoes good too? Sweet potatoes are all around, always land. Sweet potatoes, salmon, leafy greens always land on the top 10 superfood list for any issue that I'm ever talking about. They always make it to that list. Pomegranate juice, also high in antioxidants, and it's linked to lower blood pressure. Don't know. I am not promoting that that's what you do and you give up everything else, but it couldn't hurt to add that to your diet. Same thing with sweet potatoes, high in fiber, potassium, magnesium. It's a heart smart side dish. Thank you for all the love today, guys. If you're coming here for the first time, my name is Chef Liz. I've been in the organic whole foods industry, and I've been a chef for 40 years doing this. My career has taken me to Saudi Arabia, where I cooked for the royal family in the 90s, and I worked for the princesses there. King Fahad's daughter-in-law actually owns a diplomatic, a women's center in the diplomatic quarter of Riyadh, and I was there to help them build a healthy body kitchen. I owned, and when I came home, I started a home delivery service for organic prepared meals and did that for almost 11 years, I guess, between 10 and 11 years. And then the World Trade Center sort of ended that beautiful business that I had. I had quite a few clients in Battery Park and all through Manhattan and the tri-state area. So we can all kind of figure out what happens from there. And then I've been, for the past 20 years, I've worked for Nature's Temptations. I'm their executive chef there. I'm actually cooking from home today. On Sunday mornings, I cook live there and sort of get ready for our day. And sometimes I pop up in the store during the week as well. So, we have a lot going on here. Sundays, we are in, Saturday nights, I do a kitchen hacks class. Sunday mornings, I am in my commercial kitchen cooking and getting ready for my day. You get to meet my beautiful crew. They are so awesome. Then Monday nights, we do a subscriber only. I think we have a subathon going on. $3.99 gets you subscriber only video post special that I'm making each week now. You're going to get one of those plus these. Plus our subscriber only night. This past Monday, we did, vegan sauces. And then Sunday nights, we do a live cooking Zoom class that you can register for in the link in my bio. What else? Tuesday nights is a Q&A where you can ask me kind of any questions. We sit and chat, sort of like a podcast. And I have any type of questions. I think I want to start having guests. I think that might be fun. And then what else? We have Wednesday mornings is our kitchen pharmacy. And we are you in the UP? You guys are so cute having little side chats. I'm so glad. And then Wednesday mornings is our kitchen pharmacy. And you guys tell me what subjects you want to talk about. Last night we were talking, or Monday we were talking, and I was like, I don't know what I want to chat about. And it's heart health today. So you guys ready to cook? Are you ready? Need one more heart me, my friends. Oh, we really need to get to 100. We need to get to over 100, but 85 will do. We need more. We need one more person for now. I'm drinking my coffee, TikTok. Jessica, thank you. Thank you. Do I have to redo the goal? Do we need more? How many did we get today? Let me see. We have to set a new goal. Should I set a new goal of heart me's? What am I setting, sir? Boss, if you keep talking about it, we can probably hit 100. I know we really need to get to 100. So let's see. Let me do another 20. What do they think or drinking? What do they think you're drinking? It doesn't matter. You're not supposed to drink on camera. I think we need 20 more heart me's. Yes. To keep us going. So let me redo that goal. Where are you, my little heart me's? And then we're going to cook. Are you guys ready to cook? So we want to share. And then, wow, where did they put my, here they are. Okay. Set as a goal. Here we go. I'm going to do 21, so it gets us over the top. All right, I think I did it. Yes. All right, here we go. We got to get it. I know, Kimberly, I hear that. And then I listen to HK in the mornings, and she says you can't drink. And she's always saying, name what you're drinking. The worst foods for heart health, and then we're cooking. Are you ready? So, and I like to stay positive. That's how are you? Thank you for the shares. Share, like. Do your little tap dance. We got to get to over 100,000 likes. We have a lot of work. I share, you share. It's a symbiotic relationship. Go popular, go popular. Okay. Processed meats, bacon, hot dog, sausage, deli meats, canned meats. Now, they're high in sodium. Now, I want to show you something. Let me see what I have for processed meats. If we eat processed meats in our house, I don't have a lot, but I'm going to show you what I do have so that you can see the difference. And okay, so here, these are hot dogs. They're fearless, uncured. You want to look for that. No nitrates. Andrea, thank you so much for my. It looks like we need 21 people who have not dropped their heart this week. I think it's every week. If you love your creators, you always want to do that. Okay, so now the sodium in here, Lauren, are you still there? The sodium in here for one hot dog is 491 milligrams. Does that sound? I think that's a lot, right? Nitrates are not good. They clog up your colon. They leave you pretty sick. Yeah. Is it every live? Brenda, I love all those stickers that you have there. That's so fun. And then prosciutto has, 1 ounce. Oh, it's every live. Okay. Every live 1 ounce has 580 milligrams. Now, this package is 3 ounces. Wait, what, Tyler? Yeah, right. Isn't it once a week to hit the 100 heart me's? And then, yeah, I'm not a prosciutto fan. My daughter loves prosciutto. I don't. It's not my thing. And I don't eat hot dogs either unless I can put it on a roll. And since I can't eat bread, I don't eat these either anymore. And then Kentucky bourbon sausage, again, no nitrates, which I love. One link is 650 milligrams. So that's why they're talking about like these kind of uncured, cured meats. They have a high sodium content. So if you're going to eat a link of Kentucky bourbon sausage, what do you have to do with that? You have to eat dandelion greens and made, cooked, sauteed, and then maybe a nice arugula baby spinach salad with chickpeas and cucumbers and raw broccoli. You see where I'm getting? You got to balance that. So eat one link with lots of vegetables, and then you know what I'm saying? Like I and then see how you do. But uncured is much better than cured because you don't want to get those nitrates. They're kind of poison for you. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Processed meats. Okay. Fried foods. Enough of that. Can't do it. I tried swiping out and back in and send a new heart meat, but it won't. Oh, no. You can only send one heart meat per day. And they are wonderful to do. So here's how it works. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. You can send a heart me if you love your creators and you're a gifter. You have to send a heart me each live and then do gifting because that's how it sets up your point system. For the creator, they need a minimum of 100 unique heart me's per week to maintain your reward system, the extra reward money. 4 lives. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you for my heart. Yeah. So, Tiffany, this is the first time this week, right, that you sent me a heart because it went, I think it went up. Did it go up? Oh, yeah. It went up to 88 already. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. We're almost there. We need how many more? What's the goal? We did 4 out of 21. So, what is that? 19? No, 9 more. I don't know. Do that math. Okay. Processed meats, fried food. Oh, here's one you can give up. I'm sorry. Very easy. No excuses. Sugary drinks and sodas. Zero nutrition. Thank you. Thank you, guys. 17 more. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my nose is itchy. Does that mean I'm going to start a fight? There's nobody here to fight with. Zero nutrition, tons of added sugar, linked with obesity, high blood sugar, increased heart attack risk. Even 1 can a day ups the risk by 20%. That is an easy jump. I think, well, because I don't drink soda and sugary drinks, it's easy for me to say that. So if it's hard for you to give up, please consider it. Packaged snacks, cookies, crackers, chips, pastries, usually loaded with refined carbohydrates, boxed desserts, red meats, beef, pork, lamb, high in saturated fats. Now, I'm going to say to you guys, I believe that eating let me see if I have it. Eating, I don't know if I do, but I'm going to see. Hold on. Oh, I do. Nope. Wait. I do not. Bummer. See, I don't have a lot of steak in my house. Eating the eating 100% grass finished beef is 100%. Oh, you need an. Okay, got it. So if you guys love the content, if you love what I'm telling you and you are a gifter and you want to drop a heart me, that helps your creators, your most favorite creators, stay relevant and involved. I think it's a penny. It's up to you. Not begging, just offering. It helps us stay relevant. Hate to even think to talk about it, but I love that. What's the difference between grass fed and grass finished? Excellent question, Kimberly. So grass fed means that the animal at some point in its life ate grass. But thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. I'm so appreciative. Thank you, guys. That really makes a difference. We need, what do we need more? Oh, we need 10 more. That's it, you guys. Thank you, Joe. Do you hear my dogs? They're squeaking and so happy that you're supporting me today. And then share. Bridge, welcome to the fan club. Joan, you guys, welcome. You're going to have so much fun here. Okay, then, and then grass finished means from the time the animal is born till the time it goes to harvest, it always eats grass. It changes the makeup of the animal. They have a higher omega-3 content to their body, 3, 6, and 9, I believe. A better balance, much healthier for you. You can taste the difference. Now, some grass finished meats don't taste good. So you've got to find really good farms. It's usually that Devon and Angus cattle crossbreed that really does a good job. Hardwick beef out of New England does a great job with their meats. And Thousand Hills, I am a big fan of Thousand Hills. We sell it in our store, cryovac individual, easy to get in health food stores. So you will see a big difference. Thank you, Jesse, for my heart. You guys were rocking it. That's what we need. We only need 9 more. So thank you. Thank you for that support. It makes a huge difference to the creators that you love. It keeps us relevant and in the mix. Okay, now, high salt foods, right? Restaurant meals, canned soups, salted snacks. Oh, do you hear that? Hold on. Hold on, peeps. Got it. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for the share. Okay, Bridge. I love you. Thank you. Okay, so now, let's see, butter and full fat dairy. I'm sorry. If I'm eating dairy, I'm eating full fat. I don't care. I think low fat's a bunch of caca. Sorry. Good fats are important. Coconut oil, olive oil, good fats. Now, did your chariot arrive? Yes. That's my other phone. That's the bat phone. I have that. And everybody, change your goal, go heart me. Oh, hold on, we have the puzzle piece. I want to cook. You guys ready to cook? I know you want to cook. We're gonna cook in just a minute. Kim, good morning. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, look at all my fans. Yippee! So we need 9 more to connect for the week. Just 9. Good morning. How's the cauliflower Alfredo phone? You're on it. You're watching my live from it. So yesterday, Monday night during our subscriber only, my brand new 16 Pro phone face planted in my cauliflower Alfredo sauce. I actually had to rinse it under the sink. And I was fixing to ask that. Yeah, I had to actually rinse it under the sink. My husband came down, we put it in a bag of rice all night, and then I had to clean out the dried cauliflower sauce. And here we are, you're live on it. Doesn't sound bad, right? It's charging, the volume's good. So it's like a Timex watch. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I did, I riced it. Thank you for my crane. Thank you for my gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so now, alcohol, heavy drinking, not good for you. We all know that. It raises your blood pressure, contributes to heart damage. I know, I can't remember that. Hey, calm down. All right, hold on, guys. I have to take a quick break and let my dog out. He probably smelled a hedgehog or he just wants to get outside. Don't bother me again, go outside and play. The friend says, go, 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 go. If I could show you, he just flopped his butt right on the deck and he's staring at the beautiful air, fresh air. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for my beautiful gifts. 92, we only need 8. Okay, now, I want to just reiterate what we talked about. If you're here for the first time or you're just jumping in, we're talking about heart health today. And one of the things that I found very interesting was the medical medium's take. Anthony William. I always like adding his thought to things because I think, even though so many people say no, no, no to this guy, I don't know. There's something when people say no, 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 don't listen, don't listen, don't listen. I tend to want to listen. I don't know why. What are we afraid of? What are we hiding from? If you're here for the first time this week, just drop a heart me or some love. If you're a gifter, it really helps your favorite creators. So don't forget that. So he talks about there's that excess fat burdens. Thank you. 50% of the live goal is completed. Woo, woo, we are so close. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Anthony William. Yes, the medical medium. I have to tell you, Veg Nurse, I know he is very, very off the grid conversation, but when people say don't listen, I wanna hear what he has to say. So I like giving you his side of things. And he speaks of an overburdened liver. Welcome, friend. Yes, thank you. I miss you, sister. Classy's in the house. All right. And I missed your ask, so please don't hesitate to ask again. I'm always up for a romp, Classy. If you guys haven't seen Classy's shows, she's wonderful. Go find her, go follow her. She's wonderful. Good morning. It's so nice to see you. All right. You are a title gifter. Did you know that, Classy? She is a hoot. That is for sure. I love it. We're going to do a show soon. I want to. Now that Izzy's back at school, my time frees up a little bit more because I really wanted to spend so much time with her. Okay, so wait, hold on. We have to cook. We haven't cooked yet. So Anthony talks about the heavy fat burdens the liver. And that can trigger heart problems, right? You need your liver to, all the organs work together. So if your liver's hurting and your kidneys are hurting, your adrenals, all of those things really, we really need to help. And don't forget the emotional tug on your heart. We talked about that in the very beginning. What are you cooking today? We're getting there, my love. All right. So lowering fat intake, avoiding processed fats and animal fats. Very important. Consuming fresh fruit, leafy greens, wild blueberries, celery juice. He's a big fan of celery juice. I have to tell you, if you like, if you're into celery or you're not into celery, celery juice is very healing first thing in the morning. You don't need a lot. Yeah, food for the heart. Thank you, Renee. This is all Kitchen Pharmacy today, and it's heart health. So also, fluctuating heart rates to the adrenal stress and viral toxins. I mean, this Epstein-Barr virus is really sort of affecting a lot of organs in the body. So don't underestimate that. Okay. Green Med Info, which is that place that I get a lot of my research from. Scientific literature. Omega-3 fatty acids, pomegranate juice, garlic, curcumin, green tea, the EGCG, epigalactic galley. I can't say any of those words, so we'll just say EGCG. Improves arterial function and reduces stiffness. Dietary approach, low glycemic, whole foods-based diet, avoiding processed grains, refined sugars, excess wheat, artificial additives. And selenium and CoQ10, very important, very important. Now, low intake, all fats, lower your intake of all fats, liver cleansing protocol, fresh fruits and vegetables, stress and adrenal management, very important. Green Med Info, garlic, pomegranate juice, we said all of these, okay? And we are ready. Medical Medium talks about wild blueberry powder or fresh blueberries. Very important to add them to your drinks. Lemon balm, cat's claw, and herbal tinctures. You're going to get all this in your little, when you download your Kitchen Pharmacy notes. Okay. Now we are at the food. So a couple of things I'm going to do with you today. Breakfast, selenium Brazil nut. Yes, but only 2 a day because you don't want it over selenium your body. So 2 Brazil nuts a day is really the amount that you need. And then, one of the things, do not underestimate being hydrated. Water, fresh water. Yeah, 2 a day, that's all you need. Especially if you have thyroid issues, you want to eat 2 a day. So today I want to make with you guys, we're going to make it fast. I want to make a quick like lentil and spinach soup. You could also add to that, if you want, some sweet potato, and let's do that. I love lentils and sweet potato, so we're going to make that today. I'm just looking for my knife. So I have my sweet potato. Now, when I'm cooking with sweet potatoes, if I'm making them in a soup, I do not take the skin off. I keep the skin on because for me, especially when you're using organic vegetables, he's already washed, by the way. I'm just rinsing him one more time because he was sitting on my counter. When you are working with organic vegetables, especially, and your skins of your vegetables are clean, you are getting all the nutrients, and I want that. The skin carries a lot of nutrients that your body needs. So we're going to add this to our soup. Look at that. And if you love, and then let me get my turmeric out. Now, I am not a fan, as you all know, of pepper. The only time I'm going to use pepper is when I am making, when I'm using turmeric. And because you need the pepper to sort of deliver the curcumin, which is the healing property. So you want to do that. Drinking water. What can I do to enjoy the flavor more? Well, sunflower, a piece of chocolate. If that's the case, what if you were to add like pomegranate juice or a squeeze of lemon juice? Or can you do that? Can you infuse the water with stuff? Yes, Robin, for sure. Will that help, Cass? I mean, sunflower? Sorry. Yeah, cranberry, but when you do cranberry or any of those, you don't want to do like one that has extra added sugar. Let me show you the juices that I use so you know. Hey, stop it. Knock it off. There's nobody here. Hold on, I'm going to get you what I have. I use two juice companies that I love. The first one is Lakewood, and this is hey, come here, buddies. The first one is Lakewood, and it's an organic cranberry blend. Christy, we did a whole thing on a whole kitchen pharmacy on gallbladder health. So you can find that in our in the link to our bio in our recipe vault. Yep. Yes, Robin. Nutsin. My favorite is Lakewood. I really love their juices even more, but both companies produce wonderful juices. They don't add sugar. Everything is, either like for this Lakewood organic cranberry blend, it has apple, cranberry, organic, and Concord grape. Yeah, these are all glass jars, Kath. Nuts and cherry is one of my favorites. Yeah. So you guys get it. Very good juice blends. I mean, you could even, and then for this one is the cranberry pomegranate. Also great. So try these. Add this to your water. They're great. And do like, a quarter cup to a cup and a half or something, or just see what you need. They're very good, very healthy juices. They don't add anything to them. And if you're going to give juice to your kids, I would use these and water them down, right? Because you don't want them to start their life off with all of that heavy juice. Now, the other thing, and I don't know if this makes a difference, to be honest with you, but I do, if I'm going to use pepper, I use cayenne because it's very soothing to the heart. It is one of those herbs that's loving and therapeutic to the heart, cayenne. It's warming. It does not burn. Very important, okay? Okay, yeah, try it. It might help. It might be enough that throws you into drink, and then you can get away from soda. Also, guys, don't underestimate the power of, if you want to try and get away from soda, how about seltzer? This is my favorite drink. You want to see? When I go out to dinner and everybody's having a cocktail, I do this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 5 for you. This is what I asked for. I asked for seltzer. So this is Pellegrino. I also have the Italian one that I love. So I add a little bit of seltzer. Like I'll say to them, I want 3/4 seltzer, and the rest a cranberry juice. Now, obviously, their cranberry juice is not going to be good like ours, but it's better than soda. Or I'll just say a splash. And then here's the last thing I add. This is a fabulous drink, honestly, is a squeeze of lime over ice. That's my drink when I go out. Seltzer. I love that. Yeah, it's delicious. Okay. So, obviously you're not going to get good cranberry juice in a restaurant, but if you say a splash with seltzer and a little squeeze of lime, you're going to be good, right? That's it, sunflower, oranges and water, all of those things. So that might help. So those would be my 2 suggestions for you, okay? All right, now I've been working with this onion for the last couple of days. So I'm going to just cut off a little bit of the dry part. So I don't want to use that, obviously. And then I'm going to just cut some onion. I want to dice that up a little bit. I love onions. So the more the onion, the merrier. I'm all in. I'm just chunking it up. I like to taste my onion. If you don't like it this way, you don't have to add it. You could add leeks. You could do anything like that. Now, for this particular soup, I'm going to you could use chicken stock for this, like a low sodium chicken stock, or you can add, you can leave out chicken stock and just have water. So I'm going to get my soup pot on, warm it up. I'm going to add a little olive oil, and then I'm going to add it. You had me at garlic and onions. I know, it's the best. Now I have let me see if I have any left. Usually, I haven't been here. I wasn't here all weekend, so it doesn't look like I have any garlic left. So today I'm going to be using garlic powder because I cannot believe my home has no garlic. That is so unusual for me. All right. So I'm going to use my olive oil. I'm pouring it in my pot. And then I'm going to add this. And this is a quick sort of jump in. Oh, here, let me just add. I'm going to add a little carrot. Again, I am not going to, I'm not going to peel it. I want the peel of my carrot. I want all of my organic vegetable in here. That's the way. And then I have a little bit of celery. I'm just going to add that. Can't have enough celery. I mean, these are all, just yummy. And I'm doing sort of like rustic, not really caring. I just want to put it in here. Chef, you should grow garlic this fall, winter. I know. Be so easy, right? So now I'm adding all of my vegetables to this pot. I like a good lentil soup. I mean, lentils are so versatile for sure. Now, remember, we're not salting this to the end. I mean, but because I always tell you guys, salt food prior to, at the base of cooking, but you cannot do that with lentils or legumes because they will not break down. They will not get soft. So you have to wait. And because we're doing sort of a low sodium, we're probably not going to add much at all to this soup, okay? And then right here, right now, I'm going to add my bay leaf, if I have any more. Didn't I use bay leaf the other day? I think I did, right? And then I'm going to add cayenne. I'm going to add a bay leaf into the pot, and then we're going to add our cayenne pepper. Of course, we go through this every time. Come on, where's my cayenne? Right in front of my nose. I'm gonna add a little cayenne here. And then because I have no fresh garlic, I'm just gonna throw a ton of garlic in there. I put about 2 teaspoons. And then we're gonna give that a nice stir. That looks so good. So we have our turmeric in there, our carrots, all of that. I want to alphabetize her spices. I know, right? Oh, we're at 93 hearts. So if you're here for the first time, and you love your creators, just drop those heart me's because they really help support your creators. And our goal is we have to hit 7 more. All right. So now we're adding to this carrots. Now you could add some chopped tomato to this if you like. If you have any issues with nightshades, like you're dealing with arthritis, I would leave out your tomato. Okay. I know you guys, I wish I try and do that. And then I cook with them and they get thrown back in and then that's it. They're all a mess again. So I'm going to use this, but you know, if you have arthritis, just leave the tomato out. It's a nightshade and all it's going to do is cause inflammation. But if you don't have any issues with that, you can cook with this tomato. Now I'm going to drop this in the pot just like this. Oh, what is Tyler saying? Next to your name equals fan club equals you're awesome. Oh, the heart. If you have a heart next to your name, that means you're part of the fan club. If you don't have a heart next to your name, consider joining the fan club. It makes a difference to the creators you love. When are we getting cutting boards? Oh, I have 5 of them made. Did you see our new cutting boards? Look at this. Let food be your remedy. Isn't it? Hi, Tanya. Isn't it beautiful? So excited. Let food be your remedy, the organic food movement. Love it. Orange Heart is fan club, Star is subscriber. Look at that. They got it down. Okay, so now I'm going to wait a little bit because I want to break down the tomato and I'll show you what that looks like as it gets done. Now the next step is I want to rinse my lentils a little bit. You know, because they're grown and I have my little bit of lentils here. And you know, sometimes they're a little, oh, we got somebody else to come in with that. Oh, thank you so much. Look. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna add some more to this because I want a big pot. Grandma's in town, my mom is around, she's 86, and she will totally appreciate this soup. I might as well finish them. All right, I'm just gonna give this a good rinse, and then we're gonna put them in the pot in just a moment. I mean, there's something about, you know, it's just becoming soup season again. And if you love soup, you can, I'll show you my soup cookbook. It came out it came out in the spring. Loved by the ladle. What's the healthiest color lentils? I have green, that's fine. Like, do you have green split peas, Christy, or do you have green lentils? Because I cook all of them. Brown lentils, they're all good. They're all legumes. Oh, Brenda, have you been cooking with your cookbook? This is my cookbook. You can get it in my link in my bio, on the Stand store, and I'll sign it for you if you buy it that way. Or you can buy it through the river that we all shop at. There's 28 different soups, green lentils. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. Green lentils, brown lentils, split pea, red lentils, all of it's, they're all wonderful. They all have different flavors. Yeah, you could do that. You could buy it from there too. My beautiful friend from Jag Studios, look at that photography. She photographed all of these soups right here in my kitchen, actually. So it's really loved by the ladle. Yes, I gotta get I've ordered them. I didn't get them yet, but that's not a bad idea. Pre-ordering. All right, I'll talk to Tyler, and we can do a pre-order, and I'll sign them if you order them through the Stan store. No problem. If you guys like that. All right. So let me show you how this looks broken down a little bit, and then we're gonna look at that. You see how pretty? You see? So this is really nice. And now we're gonna add, and the tomato adds a little sauciness. Oh my God, that smells so good. And I just fogged up my glasses, and I have contacts in, so I don't even really need my glasses. All right, so now we're gonna put this back on the stove. And you could do two things here. You could add, I'm gonna add my spinach. I have it in here dried. So I wanna use this first. Washed and dried. And it's gonna really break down. Now you can add the spinach at the end for sure. And normally I do that, but because we're gonna go on to other recipes, I just wanna sit and let it cook. So Gail, in there is turmeric, carrots, yams, tomato, celery, and some onion and baby spinach. I added garlic powder, a bay leaf. So it's gonna be yummy. Oh yeah, the cutting boards are not cheap, and then we gotta ship them to you. All right, I'll put this here so you guys can look at that. All right, so now I'm gonna add this, and now we're gonna add our lentils that we just rinsed. Very easy to make soup. If you have all your ingredients ready, you can zip that soup and it's ready to go. I'm gonna mix this. I mean, look at this pot of food. Could you just fall in love? Look at that. I mean, who doesn't want to eat beautiful food that looks like this? Yes, you guys, it is back to school week here in New York. So next week I'm focusing is going to be our kids week. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Who does not want to eat? I can't wait. This is going to be my meal today. Very colorful, very vibrant, very delicious. It's not like you have to think about it and go, oh, I don't want to eat this. I will say this. A lot of my friends and family, when you come here for dinner, you don't get like the regular food. You get, yummy food. My granddaughter started school on the 12th. All right, Brenda, I'm coming. Will we get that recipe soon? This lentil soup, well, you know how it takes me till like Saturday, but I'm now I have more time. Where do you get your wood utensils, please? Well, that's hard for me because I buy them through, like distributors, but this particular one that I'm using now came in a set and I bought them on clearance at Williams Sonoma, believe it or not. I also love like Home Sense and what's that other one? Home Goods. I poke around. A lot of times you can find Master Chef there, Le Creuset, Staub, like all the good places. I hunt for bargains. All right, so now I'm going to add, because I said this last night, when my daughter was home, she opened a bunch of chicken stock, those packages. Usually I have my own chicken stock, but today I want to finish all the chicken broth that's in my fridge. I'm not a fan of these at all. I am a fan of making your own, and I have 9 stock recipes in my cookbook. Thanks, Gail. I don't know. I'm a New Yorker. I have no other way to be. Chicken broth, chicken flavor. I don't know what that is. It annoys the crap out of me. I hate using them, but I also don't want to throw them out. Organic onion powder, turmeric extract, and rosemary extract. That's all that's in these. But the sodium level's high. What I do have and what I love is in my freezer, and I think I have to restock, but in my freezer, look, I have fresh chicken stock. But it's frozen and I just want to use this up. So I'm being honest, I don't like using it, but I honestly don't want to throw it out. So I'm using it. That's just the way it's coming out. Now, interestingly, that's the broth, right? The stock has chicken stock, water, organic chicken, organic onion, spices, carrots, onion, celery, rosemary extract, and sea salt. The thing I will say about both of these is there's no guar gum, no yeast extract, none of that yuck. So if you're going to use, if you're going to use these, I would say the Pacific one is one of the better versions. So I'm just gonna finish them up and be done and not think about it. Now, if you want to keep this vegetarian, obviously you could do a vegetarian stock, and do it like that. That's fine too. So now once you do this, all you need to do now is let it simmer. So what I do is I bring it to a boil and I let it simmer. And then we'll adjust the flavors at the end. But I mean, look at this pot of yummy soup on a beautiful August, not so hot day. It just makes your heart sing. Honestly, look at that beautiful yumminess. I mean, it's just so wonderful. Oh my God, so good. I know, Tanya, right? Oh, okay. So now we're going to let this cook. We're going to let that simmer. Okay, so that's like lunch. Honestly, I would eat that for breakfast. I'm like that. I got to tie my hair back. It's driving me crazy. Hold on. Let me just grab it. I can find it real fast. Okay, now took me a minute. All right. There we go. Done. Okay, good. Now, let's see what's next. Ooh, this is fun. So I also want to do like a chickpea and avocado salad. You ready? This is delicious. Ooh, and I have this tiny little hot pepper, which I'm not but I see it. So I'm going to take a little piece, just a tiny bit, to add a little flavor. And then I'm going to cut up some of these lovely little cherry tomatoes. They're heirloom. So I want a couple of different colors. Come on, baby. And then, now, if you don't want to eat tomatoes, remember, you do not have to put these in. They are not essential. I don't have that inflammation issue, so I'm okay. And then we're going to add a couple of things. We're going to add, now, if you don't like raw onion, that's okay too. You don't have to add it, but I'm going to add a tiny little piece. And again, if this is the first time or you haven't watched me very often, I usually say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Words, thank you for my heart. What are we at now? 95. We need 5 more. So excited. Can you guys see this? Okay. So now I'm going to make this like lettuce wrap salad kind of thing. You're going to see. It's so good. Hold on. Come on. Okay. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of red onion, just a little. And then I'm going to take a little of my very tired parsley. If you have, what do you call it at home? Cilantro, parsley. A little dill works really nice with this. Remember, we're working on all heart healthy. What can I eat that is satisfying, delicious, makes my heart stronger. Like I don't have to worry. I'm tired of eating nothing. And then keep in mind, if you go on some of the other things that I offer, if you're going through something and you got diagnosed with like a heart issue, I know, right, Gail? I don't like that. Can you pick any out? If you can, don't worry. You don't need to have the parsley. I'm just kind of adding. The actual recipe that I have here is chickpeas, avocado, lime juice, so it's and some tomato. It's like simple. I'm just adding a little because I have all this extra stuff and I want to eat this so bad. This is gonna be my breakfast. But look at this. And let me put this in a quick bowl so that you can see it all together. You're gonna love this when you see how I made this. Now I'm gonna add a little diced cucumber. Hey. Calm down, doggies. And now it's summertime, so I'm thinking, wow, could we do also, whoa, look at this, very seedy. I'm gonna take those seeds out. Do I have to? No. I actually just want to, because it's a lot. This is like a homegrown, oh, smells so good. Again, I'm leaving on my skin. And I'm just going to add this. Look at this yummy, quick salad. Now, the reason why I'm cutting it so small is because we're going to make this in sort of a lettuce wrap, which is so good. Hey, by the campground, how are you? I'm going to put my glass on so I can see. Love it. Your chariot awaits. I know, isn't that crazy? It's such a dynamic phone ring. Okay, so there, we're just gonna add that to the side a quick minute. Now look at all these beautiful vegetables. Now the last thing we're gonna add is some avocado. Now this guy's been sitting in my refrigerator for a little while. Ooh, he looks good. If you put an avocado that's just about to be right in your like crisper, I was gonna say crispa. I had to watch my word. And you put it in the refrigerator, it'll kind of stop it from getting riper, believe it or not, and get that yucky, smoky flavor. I have to say, I do not like that when I'm eating an avocado. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this up. Look at this beautiful, beautiful salad. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Look at that. Hey, for my hearts, we only need 4 more. Okay, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful salad. I mean, you could easily make this, right? I mean, I just cannot wait to eat this. This is my kind of food, just right here. I'm going to tell you right now, if I could eat this all the time myself, I would be the happiest little camper. Incognito, how are you today? It's been so long. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. I'm so glad everybody's here. The guests are here today. So this recipe is going to be in your kitchen pharmacy packet, but it's got cucumber and fresh heirloom tomatoes, a little red onion, and then our final ingredient is going to be some chickpeas. Let me just open this up. I have here it is. I'm going to add a little bit of chickpeas to this. But what I'm going to do is great. I'm so glad. That's so good. I'm glad. Yeah, busy. I mean, aren't we all at this point? It's so crazy. I know this is so good. Honestly, if and you don't have to have every ingredient. You can make your own ingredients if you have peppers in the house. I'm just going to rinse these a little bit because I want it to be a little drier. because it's going to be a lettuce wrap. So I want it to be a little drier. And then the other thing is I don't want to waste this chickpea and I don't need a lot. So, and nobody else is home to eat this but me. So I'm going to chop these up and the rest I'm throwing in my lentil soup only because I don't want to waste it. I just don't want it to go to waste. So it's not going to hurt what I'm doing over there. And then watch, I'm just going to give these a quick chop. Now, you know, I would say make hummus with this, but because, you know, we're talking about heart health, hummus requires quite a bit of salt to get that flavor of the hummus just right. So I'm going to be mindful of that. And we're just going to do it as, you know, raw chickpeas. All right. Oh my God, look at this. I am excited about this. Look at that. Oh my God, you guys achieved our likes. Look at that. Look at that beautiful bowl of yum. Okay, bye. I'm going to go eat this. Oh God. Look at how pretty. We have a whole avocado in here. I mean, just look at, now, honestly, a dish like this, right? Sometimes people don't appreciate or like having salad with this. Hold on, I just want to mix. OMG. This soup looks so freaking good. Okay. So now, let me just clean this up. Now, what are we going to do for a dressing? Here's how I look at this. I know, right? And Christy, right? You just read my mind. So for me, the dressing becomes a little lime juice, a little olive oil, a little salt. Could you put a creamy dressing on this? Absolutely. We may, like if you go through your notes, when we do like Mexican food and all of that, we have that cilantro lime dressing, which is wonderful with the veggies. You could do, I almost feel like that's the one I want in here, but what I'm going to do is give you what I wrote for it. So here, because remember, we're kind of trying to help our hearts, right? Now, if you also need a little crunch, do you like turmeric powder? Well, I mean, when you say turmeric powder, I think of that as the spice of turmeric. So I guess you could put anything you want. I tend, honestly, Gal, I tend to, when I make things like this, I tend to like them very simple because I want to taste the flavor of all the different vegetables I have in here. Look, I'm going to add a little bit of oil to this. But if you wanted to add ground cumin or coriander or what did you ask me about? A garlic powder. I use lemon juice. I'll have to try lime next time. Yep, you could do that. This happens to be a lot of lime today. I have over lemoned myself, so I want to do that. But look at this. And to have all those small vegetables. I mean, there is so much flavor going on here that to add more things, I don't know. And it really doesn't even need salt. But if you want to add a little salt or you don't, I mean, I'm talking like this. You see that? I mean, it's so little bit amount. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the vegetables themselves have such beautiful garden fresh flavors that you really don't need a lot to make this beautiful. Now, if you have collard greens, you could mix this in there. If you have collard greens. What else am I thinking? Oh, I'm going to do it with lettuce. If you have Swiss chard, if you have, I'm going to do it with some romaine. Right? So I'm going to take my leaf. Is a little brown on at the top. I personally don't care about that, but somebody else might. Look how pretty. Now, if you wanted to, if you really want to, you could add to this like a little smear of avocado to add more to that. Watch what I'm going to do. To make this even more tasty, even though I have the lemon in here, I'm going to add a splash of, oh, it's real salt. You want to see that? Sorry, love. I'm very busy creating, so I'm not paying attention to the chat. This is my salt of choice. It's very high in mineral based. It's not processed. It's very clean. It comes out of the earth. I'm going to add a little white peach balsamic to this, just a splash, just to add a little bit more flavor. Oops. Oops. Oh my gosh. I mean, a teaspoon of that, it just brightens up, even though I've got lime in here, even though I mean, I just don't need anything else all day. This is my jam right here. Hold on, I have to eat it again. No problem. Now, I'm going to add one more thing to this for a little crunch. Even though there's plenty of crunch in here, I'm going to add a little bit of pumpkin seed. I'm going to give it a quick chop, right? Magnesium, potassium. I mean, you are all in. This is like a powerhouse of vegetable and beautifulness. What I was going to say before is when I invite people over to eat food and I serve them things like this is usually the answer I get. Oh my God, when you serve that food, I was like, ooh, am I really going to eat that? I don't like the way it looks, or I don't really eat those things. And then when they taste it, they're like, oh my God, that was so delicious. So look, I'm just going to go like this. I mean, I don't even think you need this, but it's so good. And then I'm just going to kind of smush it together. Look. And then I'm just going to eat it. I'm just going to stuff it in my pie hole. Mm. Mm. Delicious. Mm-mm-mm. Honestly, too, you could serve this as a side dish to your what do you call it? Your lentil soup. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. Romaine. Mm-mm-mm. All right. We need 3 more heart me's. I forgot. So good. Look at that. I mean, if you wanted to add a little spice to this to with babies, what's the matter? Hold on, guys. Who's outside? Is it Jackson? Maybe it's Jackson. Come on, Jackson. Come inside, Donna. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, thank you. Down, down, down. Sorry, oh man, super hungry for that. Really, honestly, It's so good. You could serve this as a side dish. You don't even need the lettuce. You don't even need that. You just need this. You have fresh corn. You want to mix fresh corn in this. Um, Carmen, welcome to the fan club. Just joining. What's in that wrap? So in the wrap, we're doing heart healthy food today. What's going to support your heart? There's chickpeas in here, red onion, cucumbers, tomato, heirloom tomatoes. There's I added a little pumpkin seed for crunch at the end. It's so good. It's so healthy. It's so filling. And you're giving your heart some super love. High in fiber. And I wrapped it in romaine lettuce, which was annoying. So I'm just going to chomp it all up. A little lime juice and onion. Okay, it's time for a commercial. I'll be right back. Incognito, yes. I did have a little white balsamic peach vinegar. I literally added like a splash. I need to make that to balance out all the banana bread I ate. We made banana bread last night. Okay. All right. Next recipe. Let me show you how beautiful our soup is coming. Look at our beautiful lentil soup. Look. Isn't that pretty? Our fan club hit 100. I love you guys. All right. We need one more to hit our goal, and then we can change our goal. Look at this beautiful soup. It's got sweet potato, carrots. I added the rest of the chickpeas that I had left. It has a little bit of cayenne and turmeric, some fresh tomato in it. It's like a garden vegetable soup. Lori, smart. There you go. So, Monica, if you are part of our recipe vault, this kitchen pharmacy information is uploaded to that, and it takes me a couple of days. You're going to get a 21-page packet of information, all about all the things that we've spoken about today. We have a couple more recipes we're going to do today, and then you will see all of this information is in there, and the recipes are in there as well. So if you're coming, so let's take a quick break. Let me talk to you about what I do here for all my new fan club members and people who are just finding us for the first time. My name is Chef Liz. I've been a professional whole foods, organic whole foods chef for 40 years. This is my gig. And back in September of last year, we're coming up on my year anniversary on TikTok live. I decided that I wanted to share my knowledge with people. And what I didn't realize is how much people needed the information that I'm sharing. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I really appreciate that. So I came on here and I just started talking about food and healing, and I just want to put this in a bowl here. Food and healing and how to transform your pantry into organic whole foods. So if you go on the link in my bio, there's a few different free downloads. There's one for a premium pantry makeover where you can learn how to read labels, start by one ingredient at a time to change your pantry to organic food. Because I believe that when you eat clean, whole foods, start to heal your body. It can be that simple. When we move away from the standard American diet and start cooking healthy, clean foods, you begin to heal. And I know there's quite a few people on here that have been following me. I'm so glad you found me too, Christy. So I'm going to go over where you go from here so that you stay connected to us. Excuse me. I have a little runny nose. I think it's because I opened up my windows and we have fresh air. It's so nice. So so if you check the link in my bio, you have the premium pantry makeover. And then you can peruse around in there and see what thrills you. You can also become a subscriber here for $2.99, or I think it's $3.99, and you get extra subscriber only videos. You get good morning from Florida. Hi, Daisy. You get you'll see the perks if you drop your, if you click on that arrow or service thing. I'm not good at any of that. I like to teach you food, so I get confused with the rest of it. Then let's see, Premium Pantry Makeover, that's free. You can download. It's $5 a month to join the recipe vault, but that has over 400 recipes. There's like 20 something guides in there, from inflammation to heart health to arthritis, candida, benefits of aloe, how do you heal? I mean, there's just so many. There's so much you can do. Then you can become a subscriber for free on YouTube. Thanks. Subscriber for free on YouTube, where you'll see all the replays for all the videos that I've been doing for the last almost year. Then we have the Book of Face, which I kind of I try and get on there on a daily basis to say hello and connect with everybody. Yeah, you become a subscriber. I mean, it's $7.99 a month to have access to pretty much everything that we do. $2.99 or $8.99, something like that for here, and then the recipe vault in the link in my bio. So, here you go. Step 1, subscribe here. Step 2, subscribe and all access. Yeah, so you have everything. And then you join the Book of Face. Then you join the replays on. Thank you, Jen. You are going to have a great time here. Then jump on and join the recipe vault, because that's got every recipe. There's over 500. I probably put an additional 10 recipes a week up there. Anything that most what we're teaching. So then my schedule becomes, you guys, thank you. Then it becomes 2 minutes left in the subathon. That's it. We have 2 minutes left in our subathon. So maybe we can get five new people to subscribe today. And then you get, so I'm here Wednesday mornings for Kitchen Pharmacy. Thursdays, I do pop-up things. Friday, I'm off. You won't see me. That's date night. What time is Sub Live on Monday? 7 p.m. 7 to 9. No, wrong. 7:30 to 9:30. And I'm usually on way past that. And you guys get to pick. We have a running list of things that we do. Then we have Tuesday nights Q&A. I'm either sitting at my desk doing some sort of podcast, answering questions. One night we did all like knives. What are my favorite knives that I use? My favorite pots and pans. How do you sharpen knives? We did. You know what's just coming to my mind? Maybe a Q&A is going to be, my core cooking ingredients and which ones I love the most. I don't make any money on any of that. I just like to share. I would XO. Oh, so Christy, watch that video. It's on YouTube. You can see the whole thing. We don't, unless somebody drops like a big F-bomb, or my daughter's being a crazy cray, which she's not here now. We don't really edit those. They go out just the way they are. I'm drinking my mushroom coffee. All right. Oh, do I have to change? Oh no, we need one more to hit our goal. We got 46 heart me's today. And Go Populars, we got 53. We're rock and rolling today. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's see. Recently got dandelion root. What are your thoughts? Farah, did you get dandelion root tea extract or actual dandelion leaves? I mean, that's a liver detox. It supports your liver. It's the best. You can't go wrong with dandelion. I'm taking my sweater off. All right, so let's take a look at our soup. I might add a little stock to this because it's getting a little a little too thick. Let me just add, I'm gonna add a little bit. Oh, you know what? I have some vegetable stock in here. Just add that. Yeah, I used up all this box stock. Woo-hoo. All right, so I just added my Pacific vegetable broth just to bring this to the end. It's gonna be so good. My mom is gonna be so happy. I'm gonna call up and be like, I got soup for you. Okay, now, so that's what we're doing here. What state are you in? Christy, I live in New York and I work in a health food store in right over the border in Connecticut called Nature's Temptations. I've been there for 20 years. Yes, tea leaves, sadly fighting. Oh, Farah. So if you need me, I have so many resources. I know you're probably overwhelmed, but if you want me to help you create food that you can eat to support your journey, I am happy to help. You can book a time with me. I would do the 30-minute time. That gets you I create about 30, I think it's like 7 days of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack recipes for you. My clients have been very successful doing that. And I really kind of help you through that. So if you need me, I'm happy to help. And I would be extremely careful just adding dandelion root while you're going through all of that, while you're going through your journey. While it's important, I would, you want to work slowly with that. Yeah, the one-on-one is good. I think the other one is better because you're going to get the recipes. That's how I mean, either way, whatever works for you. But if you need recipes, that 30 minutes turns into about 45 minutes. And I really create some recipes that are spot on for your needs. That's my jam. I do a lot of that. EXO has worked with me. There's quite a few people on here that have worked with me and can share their journey if they like. All right. So now next, we did our lentil soup. We did a salad wrap. How are we on timing? Oh, it's 10:30, 8:30, 9:30. We've been on like 2 hours. Awesome. Okay. So now I want to do this sort of snack for you guys. It seems really weird, but I think it's kind of fun. And for my yogurt lovers, it's a great little snack that I think works really, really well. So what I do is I add some of my Greek yogurt. This is kind of medicinal, but if you're dealing with all of your some issues, this is a great way. Now, I'm going to do I don't know, this is like a half a cup of Greek yogurt, which is more than enough for me, but so delicious. You're going to love this. Honestly, it's so yummy. All right. So I have a little Greek yogurt. Michelle, thank you. Trying to follow you back. Can you check my requests? Oh, that's Dude Mom. Okay. Hold, please. Hold, please, folks. My baby college girl. Hello. Hold on. Got to just answer my daughter. All right. We can continue tapping. Yes. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to add to this some chopped. This is a great little spoon. About 2 tablespoons of pistachio nuts. And then once we're finished, I'm going to go over what, what the benefit is when you're eating them. And then when you're working with, when you want to do things that are, when you're working medicinally with foods, I like, and I'm going to use apples. I'm going to use a green apple, an organic green apple for this snack. I like it better, low sugar, tart. But if you don't like these, that's okay too. You can use a red apple if you want. My favorites are Honeycrisp and Pink Lady. So I'm gonna just cut this apple. Remember, you need good knives too. Love the containers. Yeah, I found them all at cheaper than going to like the container store, but I found them all at like Home Goods and Home Sense. Again, I'm keeping my skin on my fruits and vegetables, and we're just doing a very small dice. And I'm just kind of chopping up my pistachios. Look at that. This is apple and pistachio. And this is going to be my topping for my yogurt. Look at that. Now, what do you want to add to this to make it even more delicious? I like the Honeycrisp Cosmics. Yep, those are good too. Now, I have something. This is my like guilty pleasure. It's a cherry glaze and it's in the recipe vault, I believe, right? Do you know where we made this, June? Do you remember? I mean, literally, I'm going to add like that. It is less than a half a teaspoon. We made that with fresh cherries. Wait, that's cheating. Too bad. Mmm. Yes, Kimberly, we have. So good. So good, BB Cooks. Now, I made this with fresh cherries. I'm telling you, Mary, I would do a beef bone broth, balsamic glaze too. I know I gave that to my baby. But yes, even in our salad, a balsamic glaze would be great. I love that on like a watermelon pizza. But look, the apple. I mean, you don't need the cherry glaze, but it's just fun. I'm running brunch class. Yeah, we made the cherry glaze in brunch class. Oh, so when we offer the replays, you can get that. Yummy. Quick snack. You need something satisfying. Renee, that's because this is my food. This is what I love. We are good on brand. I love this food. I could eat this food all day. And my lentil soup, it's the way I like to eat. It's better, cleaner. But okay, so now let's talk about this. Better than buying fruit sweetened yogurt. You have control over how much sugar you're using. You have control over your flavors. It's so easy. You don't want to use an apple? Throw blueberries on top, chop up frozen pineapple, frozen organic pineapple, frozen organic mango, frozen organic blueberries in something like this is so good. It's so good. And then, you chop up what do you call it? Pistachio, if you don't like pistachio, put sunflower. You don't like sunflower, put Brazil nuts. You don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, you got to find what you love. You know what else is good? Look, I have these. Organic sliced almonds. Come on. Very, very alkalizing nut. Super helpful. And there's already slivered. You don't have to deal. Look at that. Could you cook down blueberries and pour them over? Yes, Mary. That's what we did with the cherry glaze. We cooked down organic cherries and made a cherry glaze. And then I just put it on here. Little dash will do you. And then if you use the Celion cinnamon, remember, I'm just trying to wake up your creativity. You could do anything. Oh, you started something. Good, Dizzy. I'm glad. You should be doing that. Throw that in there. And while you're doing that, you could toss the heart me's out. Little one penny support of your favorite creators. Look at that. Now it's over the top. I mean, honestly, and you do. It's a great snack. You can do anything reading Rainbow. It's true. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Our when we do our subscriber only lives, they're just as fun. So, and you get a lot of recipes. So this is what I mean, to give this to your kid after school before they go run outside and play, because I know we all send our we all send our kids outside. Get outside. Strawberry and oranges. I mean, it's endless. Whatever you love, you can create, right? I just want to wake up creativity. If you want to watch TV and you're sick of eating potato chips, do this. It's heart healthy. It's so good for you. I mean, I'm already full, and you saw what I ate today. I drank my mushroom coffee. I ate my beautiful salad, which this is what I'm going to eat all day, right? For our lettuce wrap. And there's something about making this like a salsa that is so good, you know, that just, you know, if you have fresh corn that you make, you could just cut it off the cob and throw it in here, crispy, crunchy. You have a yogurt snack. This is a great breakfast. It's not going to weigh you down. If you want to go to work and bring this to work, or you have it on the side of your desk, yes, Lori, I will show you that. So all of these things are just wonderful, honestly. And then here, I think our lentil soup is ready. Let me see. OMG, I think it's ready. Let me just taste it real fast. I just want to make sure the lentils are cooked. Oh, it's ready. Hold on. I want to get a pretty plate, which I always forget to get when I'm cooking for you guys. Hold on. Oh, please. I don't know if you guys can see me in the camera, but I'm climbing. All right. Now, I did not add salt to this recipe because we're, talking about heart health. So, and also you never, guys, you're going to flip out when you see this. Look at this. Look, here's our lentil soup. Yeah, you could, Mary. Absolutely. Look at that, beautiful. So look at these beautiful, heart healthy. Now, if you need to have some chicken with this, you could grill a piece of chicken. You could roast a piece of salmon. There was another ingredient here, but I I'm going to leave you today and go move on to my next bit of work that I'm doing today for you guys. I'm beautiful. My husband will be over. He'll love this, right? PJ, thank you for my heart. Look at this. So let's try it. We have in here, that's delicious. So in here is sweet potatoes, carrots, celery, a little bit of turmeric. There's what do you call it in here? Fresh tomato. If you have any type of, Renee, so good. I add sweet potato to this. I put a speck, like literally a speck of cayenne. Cayenne is a very good tonic for the heart. Bay leaf, yes, Joanna. Carrot, bay leaf. I added the rest of the chickpeas from this salad that I didn't have. I had a fresh tomato. It's so good. And what I love is you don't need salt in this. Yes, Brenda, I would make this salad to counteract the heaviness of the pork. I would put locatelli, but remember we're doing heart health, so we don't want to add the cheese, but yes, locatelli cheese and this would be unbelievable. And then you really don't need salt. Mary, I use turmeric, fresh turmeric in here, and I also added cayenne to deliver the cumin. Does it work? I think it does, but I just can't stand black pepper. It's not my scene. All right, let's talk about this for a second. Spinach, arugula, romaine, celery, carrots, beets, all deliver natural nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide, and that helps sort of the blood vessels relax. Okay, it lowers blood pressure, helps hold on, let me rephrase that, might help lower blood pressure. So a soup like this, or all the like a day of food like this, if you could get one day like this, or if you can't do it in one day, do the yogurt thing one day, do the soup another. Well, what I did, Christy, is I have it this way. You could do it with the powder, or you could, if you have Lori, Parmesan Reggiano works too. But remember, just the rinds. Yep, you could do that. You could cook it with the rinds. I get it like this because I can get it in my store organic, and then I do take the skin off of it, and then you can either zest it with a zester. Let me show you what a zester looks like. If you don't know, for those of you who don't know, where's my zester? I use it all the time, so it's probably in my dish basket. Where's my zester? Well, anyway, a zester. Where could my zester be? Oh, hold on. This is a zester. So you could just and grate it, right? Or you can get the powder, powder or spice, turmeric spice. That's curry. I don't know if I have it. I might. Yes, I do. You can get the organic turmeric like this, but you still, to get the benefit, you're going to need to add black pepper. I think you can add cayenne to this, but I don't know. Cookie Dude, I don't know the science behind that. I have to do a little research. Yeah. So these are wonderful recipes. So, okay, so high in potassium, magnesium, vegetables and greens, right? Potassium, magnesium, and fiber, regulates blood pressure, supports normal heart rhythm, helps lower cholesterol. Tomatoes, lycopene, right? Studies have shown that it helps reduce LDL cholesterol and improve artery flexibility. But remember, tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant, and peppers are nightshades. So you have to be careful. Oh, let's see. Should I put a new goal up? Let me see what we need this week. Maybe we could do that. What is our gift? Oh, we've only lit up 7 out of 12. All right, so we need hand hearts, 3. 3 hand hearts is the next goal. Hold on, ready? Let me find those hand hearts. Here they are. Okay, we only need 3. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right, here's our goal. 3 hand hearts. Did I do it? Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you for my heart. Oh, thank you. All right, we get those up. All right, did we get all 3? We got 2. All right, there's the last one. I love you guys. All right, hold on. My dog is freaking out because I'm making so much noise. All right, we just lit up the hand hearts. What's next? Oh, 1 money gun. That's the next one on the list. Let me see. Hey, calm down. Go lay down. I don't want to hear it. Stop it. You're a good boy. Nothing's happening. The world is not going to end. My dog is out of his mind. He doesn't like when you get all excited. All right, money gun. This one's a little high, but let's see. You only need 1. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Money gun. Oh. All right, I can't get it up as a goal. Isn't that weird? What do you have? I love dogs. Maria, I have a mutt. Yes, BBX, we do. Hold on 1 second. I will go through the schedule and then we do post it. We post it pretty much everywhere when I'm paying attention and get it all set. All right, I have to set up a new goal and it won't let me set the money gun up. Hold on. Oh. For whatever reason, all right, let's try a different one because the money gun won't work. Oh, we have to do DJ glasses next. Those are all high, but they'll work. All right, hold on. Let's pretend. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. Here's the DJ glasses. Come on. Set as a goal. All right, we need 4. That's a big goal. You guys ready for this goal? It won't let me do it. I dance for the DJ glasses. Okay, here it goes. Here we go. 4. Confirm, confirm, confirm. All right, there you go. DJ glasses, and I'll do a dance for them. Okay, so now what was your question? For the goals, the same person has to give them to make it count. I have no idea, dude, mom. I think you can light it up, but if the same person gives them, you get like some kind of award or something. I don't understand any of that. You lit up the money gun, June? Thank you, June. And I missed it. I didn't get to dance. Tattoo, Dan. You guys want to learn about AI? Follow Tattooed Use. He knows everything about promoting and doing with AI. So awesome. Thank you for my heart, sir. We just made heart healthy food today. We had the best time. We made a lentil soup. We made a yogurt and apple slice snack. And we made a beautiful, like, garden fresh, yummy wrap. So good. Oh, listen, Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. Just let that up for me. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Thank you, thank you. June. I love you, June. You're so freaking awesome. Hand heart, same person has to give 3 to light it up. Is that really how it works? That seems weird. No? Chef Liz can I used to sing a lot, but now I cook all the time. All right, so let's see. We have, do you guys have any questions? That is the way it works? Okay. That's terrible. That seems hard. But listen, whatever works. You'll have to sit in with my band sometime. I would love that. I'm really kind of into blues and jazz. That's my thing. Bus is flying Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. Okay, so let's see. So where were we? Okay, sweet potatoes are high in potassium and magnesium, right? They support, no, you just get the gift goal when you light it up. Dude, Mom, you and June will figure that out. But I think, yeah, that's what I think it is. Like if 3 people or 4 different people do the DJ glasses, then you get those 4 people get the light up, like get the benefit of lighting it up. I think that's how it works. All right. Remember, potassium, magnesium supports healthy blood pressure. High in fiber helps lower cholesterol and supports stable blood sugar. So you got to remember that. And that's the benefits of eating whole organic foods like this. So you got to remember that. Very important. For fruits, apples are a soluble fiber that pectin binds cholesterol in the gut and it lowers LDL levels. That's a big deal, right? Keep that in mind. Contains flavonoids that improve vascular health. All of these things are really important. Blueberries, mango, pineapple, oranges, limes, lemons, right? They're rich and high in vitamin C and antioxidants. And that reduces the arterial inflammation. Those are the things we're looking for to do. Berries particularly help lower blood pressure, anthocyanins, all of that improves cholesterol, blood flow. I mean, you can literally let food be your remedy. Let food be your remedy. Okay. We talked about healthy fats and nuts. Monounsaturated fats, good cholesterol, lowers LDL, high in potassium, and it helps regulate the blood. Oh, you're welcome, dude, Mom. Walnuts, omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol, protect against heart arrhythmias. Look at all of that information. Like all of this stuff super helps. All you need to do is include something every day in your diet, every day, and then avoid the crap that we listed before. That's simple. It's so simple. I know, I get it. There's a lot of emotion attached to food, a lot of psychological issues attached to food. It's a little bit harder to deal with. I get it. But all you have to do is make one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time, right? That's the way. That's the way it works. Brazil nuts, excellent source of selenium. Remember, you only eat 2 a day, no more than that, because you don't want to ship your thyroid balance, right? Greek yogurt, calcium, magnesium, potassium. It's important for the blood pressure regulation, contains protein that helps with satiety without excess saturated fat. I don't know, should we, or somebody just asked us to go in, maybe we should have just, guys, you want to try Charlie and see what happens? You guys want to see if he wants to do a, what do you call it? Are we up for that? Tyler says I have to be more accepting of that. Should we try it? That we have to do a thing. Let's see what happens.
What's up?
What's up?
You actually accepted my invite.
You're the only person I've ever done that to that I don't know. Well, actually, I've done it one other time in the past almost year.
That's interesting. But your page is interesting.
Why do you like organic food?
Yeah.
So I've been an organic whole food chef for 20 years. No, I've been cooking at a health food store for 20 years. I've been chefing whole organic foods for 40. How old are you?
I am 24.
I love that you're 24. I love when I'm going to be 61. So about the time I was your age, I gave up alcohol and like as like all the partying extracurricular stuff. I gave up about your age. and really went full on organic whole foods. And I've never stopped.
For you.
It's awesome.
That's the way.
Totally that way. And you know what else? I don't know if you've watched, but there's like we just started doing something called Vital Sips. So if you watch my page every couple of days, you're going to get a new little let me see if I have any in here. I've been making and posting the recipes. You know how you can buy them like this? I think I used them all. You know how you buy them in a store? I'm teaching you guys how to you have them in your fridge? Yeah, so I'm teaching you how to make them yourself, and you're gonna get, by the time the series is over, you're gonna get like 36 different recipes. So if you go to my link in my bio, there's a little workbook that you can download and like follow along and write in the recipe.
That's cool.
Yeah, so cool.
You got something. What is that you made right there?
So today was all about heart health. So we've talked all morning since like 8:30, all about heart health. And then I made 3 different recipes. So there's a beautiful lentil soup here. And it's got sweet potatoes, spinach, fresh tomato, everything certified organic, cooked in chicken stock. And then we have this beautiful, like garden fresh, chopped up salad that you put in like a wrap, like a lettuce, or you could do it with collard greens. And then the last one we did is a snack with Greek yogurt and chopped up apples and pistachio. And then we got crazy and added cinnamon and a little cherry glaze and just had a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
It was so fun. So what's your jam on TikTok? What do you do? What do you like? You just hang?
Yeah.
I like that you have it. I like that you have it. Did you make that hat?
No, it's TikTok. It's like the app. Like it's not real. See?
It's like one of those enhancement kind of things. Got it. It's pretty cool.
Freaky real.
It looks pretty cool. My chat is asking if you cook.
Oh yeah, all the time. I make not affiliated with this TikTok, but I put YouTube videos on YouTube of I call them Uncut Kitchen, and I just set up the camera and just cook for like an hour, and then just post it.
That's so awesome. So all of my YouTube has been all replays of what we do here, and we don't edit anything. I just throw them up. So similar to you, and they're chaos and fun.
I feel like it's just like for YouTube, if you're going on YouTube for long form content, it's just like they're looking for something to just put on and watch the whole time. Like TikTok's at 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds, you know? YouTube video is supposed to be long. So
Yeah.
just let it be. You know?
So my chat is looking at your information. They said you have down there professional goober.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just at one point, what did I have? Professional Cooper. I can't remember what I put. Just a good guy. I don't know.
Just a goofy guy. Awesome.
Reconnecting. Oh, there we go.
Are you back?
Yeah, I'm just a goofy guy. Yeah, I'm back.
Awesome. It was nice to meet you.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. But professional goober, I can't really explain that one. I don't know.
That's the mindset. 24. I'm a goober. It's awesome.
I gotta say, the kitchen is fantastic with people.
Yes, I'm pretty blessed to have a beautiful kitchen to work in. I will say. It's kind of nice.
It's pretty legit.
Yeah, I'm like the real deal. I usually have a chef jacket on, but on my days off, yeah, I'm pretty much not interested in wearing a chef jacket because I'm cooking all the time, but
Yeah, that's fair.
it's fun. So this Sunday, you'll see me in my commercial kitchen at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And then, but the rest of the week, I'll be here in this kitchen. I'm drinking my mushroom coffee. So good.
I put, have you ever had layered coffee creamer? That's what I put in mine today.
Let me show you.
Got the functional mushrooms in it.
I do. I'll show you what I put in my coffee. You're going to crack up. Look, my friend, my new friend.
Nice. I have to try the rocks. Is it good?
You know, it tastes like a swamp, but it's good. I mean, listen, I don't mind bitter drinks, so it's okay with me, but I like the mushroom. I like that it's organic. I like that. And it works for me.
And it's like is it an earthy taste or is it bitter?
Both. It tastes very earthy, dirt-like, and it has a little bitterness from the coffee. So that's what I like the Laird Super Creamer for. And I also use collagen, which keeps me very young looking instead of looking craggly 61.
Yeah.
Of
Yogurt bowls.
Look at you. I love to hear because so many kids, no offense, because I'm 61, so I'm like old enough to be your grandma, I guess. But so many young adults are not doing what you're doing. Like my daughter, she's 18, she's away at college. She's like you, like just eating clean, but that's how she grew up. But I want to find you guys and teach you how to cook like this.
Well, I'm where it's at. I'm where it's at.
You guys get it.
That's how even my parents would say I eat pretty bare bones, probably more than them, but it's making more of a hobby for me.
I tell people all the time 90% of the time, I'm 100% organic. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
That way, if you go out, if you want to go out to dinner with your friends or you want to eat something crappy, it's okay because most of the time, you know, you're going to feel good. It balances it out. Hey, Sherry, that is awesome. I love that you're eating your way through the cookbook. That's so awesome. Well, it's very nice to meet you. Yeah, join us. Join the organic food movement, dude. We are having a good time here.
That's right.
Charlie, give Charlie a follow, drag him in to our fun. We need some young whippersnappers.
That's right. I'll bring the young whippersnappers. I'll bring them in.
Please do. It's nice to meet you, Charlie.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm heading out. I'm finishing a philosophy of food ebook that's going to be out next week.
Nice.
I will find you. Is Charlie your Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna follow you.
Perfect.
All right, I just gave you a follow, dude.
All right, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
I'll do the same.
Please do. Nice to meet you. Right now, I got to figure out how to get you off here. Oh, I remember. Hold on, I remember. Take care, dude.
All right, see you later.
That kid was so cute. I really like him. Professional goober. You guys followed him too? It's nice to see somebody young that wants to like eat clean and healthy. I love that. Sherry, I'm so glad to hear that. Do you put your fingers in cider? What? My son's a pro goober. Good morning, TMH. Good morning. Sherry, I'm so glad to hear that you are enjoying the cookbook. Those soups are fabulous, aren't they? Lupus, pathogen lupus. Oh, if you need me, you click the link in my bio and you book some time with me and I help create recipes for you. So, don't underestimate the power of that so that you don't have to do it by yourself and you can get very specific about your needs, He was very sweet. Wait, BBX, what did you say? That says just my opinion. Whatever you said, BBX, it looks like it was taken off, so you might want to write that a different way. Morning. Yeah, BBX, BBB, whatever you wrote, it wouldn't post it. Oh, meal plans that helped. Yes. Well, the difference between my meal plans and the recipes, and I notice most people don't want a meal plan. They want the recipes like cataloged, like 7 desserts, 7 dinners, 7 lunches, 7 breakfasts, and you can pull what you want and eat them when you want. And I feel like that works a lot better than, a meal plan. Like I have to eat this on Monday, this on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like you can plug and play. I think that's much better. All right. I am wrapping it up for today. You can, follow, like, enjoy all of what we do here. Welcome to everybody that's new. Welcome to all my new followers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm very grateful for all the love and support you guys have given me. I am really excited. You will see me pop up the next couple of days, and then Saturday at 7 o'clock, we're doing our, thank you, Joanna. My issue is making things in bulk. Have a household of 8 I cook for. That's my jam. I cook big amounts all the time. So if you have my cookbook or if you don't have it, that's a great way to start because those are big volume. You're getting like 4 to 6 quarts of soup. And they are meals with a little side salad. Easy, easy, easy. 1 pot, TMH. Nothing good for me. Well, you know where to find me. You've been around a while. I got you. Renee, I always have a good time. I always appreciate you guys. You're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It's always nice to see. I mean, we've been together almost a year. I just can't get over how fast it went. It's wonderful. Thank you by the campground. All right, my loves. Everybody claim their points. Don't forget. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 100 times thank you. I will see you guys all soon.